What's next, man? This obviously I know you're gonna keep the channel growing and doing big shit, but like, you know, are you gonna continue to do documentaries?
Yeah.
Do you think that with the success of this, is the goal to like get a deal with Netflix, maybe be able to sell the next one to one of these bigger platforms?
No, I don't want to work with them really. I mean, actually, you know what? I just don't want to be put in a position again to where my future is in the hands of somebody and some people I don't know. So I would definitely work with Netflix in a licensing capacity.
Right.
But I want every movie that I want to drop by myself first on my own websites, and I'm going to go to them with the numbers and say, hey, if you like this, would you like to license it for a year? I won't post it on my platforms. You guys can make as much money off of it as you want, like Master P, that style. Because whenever you're a documentary filmmaker and you go to a streaming platform, HBO, Netflix, Prime, Tubi, whatever, they're going to calculate how much money that they're going to give you based upon a minimum guarantee, which is calculated by your engagement. So if you're in obscurity, if you're a nobody with a dope documentary, they're going to be incentivized to give you a small number.
Right.
But if you're somebody who can say, hey, Dear Kelly did 50,000 streams in the first month, here's how much money we made, here's the reaction, how would you like to go into business together? You license it, do as much as you want with it, then give it back one day so I can die with the IP. That is the best situation. They tell you can't do that.
Has anyone done it before?
No. Because what the platforms say is, I know it's not that much money and I know that we're going to own it. It's not going to be yours, but you're going to be famous. And then that exposure is going to be your gateway into owning your content in the future one day. This is a model that I've thought of. And once I explained it to my agent, he said, yeah, that's possible. And I was like, oh, shit, really? He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you show, why wouldn't they want, because at the end of the day, you have such a niche audience. And if it's something that you've already shown the proof of concept for, like, hey, no, it worked. We have, like, this is what we did. This is the buzz behind the movie. I mean, why wouldn't they license it? Why not?
A few reasons. But I mean, you know, in general, obviously, I've had some controversy in the past. That makes it difficult for them. And secondly, marketing budget.
The controversy that you had, I thought it was, I mean, you don't have to speak on it, but I think just from a perspective of somebody who follows you, and I think I gather what transpired.
Yeah.
I just thought it was very, very Aziz Ansari type situation, in my opinion, where it was like,
yeah.
Are we really trying to cancel this guy?
And what happened behind the scenes is more unbelievable. I've yet to speak on it. But the point is that...
I just felt like, you know, your situation and Aziz's situation was like the personification of cancel culture getting a little fucking out of hand.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? But that's just me. I know, you like you said, you haven't spoke about the behind the scenes. I'm sure it's a lot more.
It was basically, without giving too much information out, because it's going to all come out at one time.
Yeah.
It was a lawyer and a group of people, most of whom I didn't know, trying to bait me into a civil settlement to give them a portion of the HBO movie payout. When I didn't play ball with these people, they sent out press releases to the media outlets who basically ran these pieces as a pressure tactic. So I had to, the only way out of that situation really was to kind of like just bite the bullet and move on.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they really try to bully you into a payday.
Yeah, but I didn't do it, but I had to deal with, I had to really make a choice.
You had to face it.
Yeah, because if I were to pay the money to these people, then there'd be an NDA and nobody would learn about it. That's what most of the celebrities in the industry do. I was actually advised to do that by some of the people I was working with. They said, you know what, this is a part of becoming famous. You're going to have people who try to get money out of you. The best thing to do is take the L financially and hold on to your career. And I said, you know what, I'm actually not going to take the L financially, because if I pay somebody out for something I didn't do, then what's going to happen 5 years down the line if I continue to have success and they have that on me? It's going to go up and up and up. And I didn't want to be on that hook.
Yeah.
But the point is, because I haven't really spoke too much about that situation with receipts yet, I still have this issue to where, like even today, People Magazine was supposed to run a feature on me. They had the whole thing written, and then 10 minutes before it's supposed to come out, the editor-in-chief, because of the controversy, decided to nix the story.
These guys are pussies.
But that's the world they live in.
It's so crazy.
So I'd be crazy to pretend like that's not a roadblock to getting my shit on Netflix. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think if there's anything that hopefully, we think about the positives that could happen with fucking orange face being president again, is like a lot of that shit gets eased up. And it sucks too, because you also see like a lot of these fools just bending the knee to Trump and like getting rid of like, shit just to bend the knee to Trump.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, man, like, we got to stop fucking, like, just getting people out of here for no reason. And it's become, like, you know, there's a real economy behind it. Like, there's an economy behind, there's commerce behind making us hate each other.
Yeah.
And there's a whole black market, you know, economy behind trying to cancel people or blackmail them legally. You could legally blackmail people.
Yeah, and you asked about you know, the BLM movement too, and I think it's the same thing with the Me Too movement. A lot of things start off with a genuine purpose, but then the tail end becomes an industry that's based upon generating capital.
Yeah, I think the Me Too thing got pretty out of hand quick.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, fucking Harvey Weinstein's a fucking steaming pile of dog shit, and this is something that obviously happens and it should be addressed. But if someone hits on you, that doesn't mean that they sexually assault. It's just like it's shit. Like I don't remember all the details of the Aziz thing, but I think he flirted with someone and it didn't go well, and like I think he lost his show on Netflix.
Definitely. I mean, he's yet to return. You know, and
which is crazy because he's like one of the guys.
Yeah. I mean, if you really want to have a mind fuck, the person who leads the Creating Evidence Lab, which is an online workshop that teaches you how to basically extract a confession from somebody, is Harvey Weinstein's defense attorney.
What?
Yeah. So it's like it's like a Black Mirror episode. Like this shit's really full circle.